Good morning and welcome to the DBS This Morning Show. My name is Maureen. It's a Friday. Thank God it's Friday. We got some amazing and exciting reviews from yesterday's activity to share with you. One of our very own was all decked out in his uniform. We come into that. Let's tap into the news desk and see what's happening for today. Guys?
Good morning. We start with news that leader of the opposition business in the Senate, Dominic Ferry, has accused the Philip Pierre administration of turning the nation's parliament into a kangaroo court that is aimed at silencing the opposition.
That, again, represents a commerce, if you ask me. It is financial irregularity in the highest order. And so this is not about politics. This is about making sure that this is done right. I think that the same enthusiasm that the government would have had by putting out statements and wanting to investigate the so-called account in Panama, they should be leveling and giving this the same energies to make sure that across the board, that finances that are meant for the country.
Ferry's comments come as the report by the Select Committee that investigated statements made by Alan Shastney against MPs Richard Frederick and Dr. Ernest Hilaire was tabled in the lower house on Tuesday. Those are your top stories. Thanks for watching. Good morning.
Well, thank you very much, News Desk. We're going to take a break now and then come back. Feature. Of course, yesterday it would have been roll call. Is it roll call? Well, anyways, the students were present, right? So persons from all walks of life were encouraged to wear their school uniform and on the day yesterday to represent for their alma mater, but also to show respect and honor for some of the people who have molded them into the people that they are today, which is teachers, of course, some form of appreciation. We caught up with Jaden here from DBS. So one of our very own answered the call. Today was supposed to have been present.
And I'm present.
And you're present.
Step together, play the game. Dust will bring St. Mary's fame. True Sumerian right there, guys.
I can't take on them Sumerians, but anyways, they do one thing you cannot defute from them is that whenever there's a call to answer for positivity, they always do answer. Yeah. So here, I didn't know Jaden walking like a military man. All them badge you accumulated at the SMC, boy. You was a little. You didn't have a big thick glasses.
No, not them big glasses. You know, a lot of people, I don't know why they're surprised. Like, they're like, oh my God, you did so much at school. I'm like, yeah.
Yes. I am surprised, and I didn't know. I'm just by interacting with you, I would not have known. Yeah. So it's very refreshing to see that you were a good boy in school.
I'm a bit humble about it. My personality hides that side of me.
Yeah. So tell me about all of that. What it mean for you today to be repping your school? What do you think of that entire drive? And you're going to tell us about all of the accolades and give us a little rundown as to what your school years were like. Looked quite busy to us, but you're going to explain.
I managed. Honestly, I really love this initiative. I think it started last year as the first year with Present Day. Yes. It's a beautiful initiative. It just brings you back to all the nostalgia. You get to relive that again. I put this uniform on this morning, and when I walked through the door, my mom was like, "Hey, my college boy is back!" And I felt like I was in Form 5 again. Funny enough, I look almost the same.
You look like a little boy.
Almost the same.
You look like you're in school.
The shirt a little bigger. I make a little mistake buying this shirt, but small things. But yeah, it's a really good initiative, and it's a way of, especially for us Sumerians, I would say. Being a Sumerian is more than just wearing a uniform. It's more than just, saying you're Sumerian. It's really a brotherhood at the end of the day. Right. And a legacy of so much success. I feel proud to wear this uniform anytime, every single time. Right. Whether it be the shirt, whether it be the tie, whether it be the ring, I always feel proud to wear it. And go out and represent my school, my alma mater at the end of the day. So appealing to all Sumerians, past, present, and future, of course. Sumama Tingita Nintendo, the top is reached by striving and always maintain that every day, 24/7.
What you say there?
Sumama Tingita Nintendo.
That is your thing. That is your logo. That's your theme. Or
Top is reached by striving.
wow.
Right.
Okay. Well, here he is repping, and throughout the entire day, there's all sorts of students from all different alma maters who are repping today. And like you said, I like that drive. It's a wonderful drive. It's wonderful to see you. Tell us about yours. Wait, let me read some of them pins. House manager, prefect. I can't see.
Peer counselor.
Peer counselor.
Right. Deputy head.
Deputy head prefect, student council president. Brother man, you were quite a busy one in school. Let me
Yeah. As soon as I arrived there, I don't even know, to be honest.
You were just a
One day I
quiet little
woke
boy?
up and I was putting about this on, and I was like, how did I get here? You know, it really started with student council. I want to say, a big shout out to Rosin Vitalis. One day I was in school, and Rosin came up to me. He's like, Jalen, you should run for student council president. I'm like, why? Why me? He's like, you're fit for the job. You're a true leader. You have the influence, and you're very relatable. I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot. I ran, I won by a landslide.
Right.
I sit down in there before I write my little speech, everything I give my speech, and boom, it's a success.
Wonderful.
From there I said, well, okay, maybe I do have a leadership calling, and I started to pursue in every role I could. Give back to my community through the school as much as I could. So I got the deputy head prefect badge, peer counselors.
Which one of them came first?
Very first was peer counselor.
Okay.
That was in Form 3, I believe. I became a peer counselor.
Right.
Then I became a prefect. Then the vote happened, and I became the deputy head prefect. Student council president happened. House manager was actually the first. I was the very first house manager ever in SMC history.
Wow, look at history making man.
Shout out Miss Alexander. She created a position for me.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Alexander.
Yes, she was a VP at the time.
Thank you very much.
09 to 14. So right. So and first of my kind, and I did an excellent job at that as well. I'm thankful to SMC for allowing me to nurture me into such a prolific young man I am today. I'm very thankful for that, and for all the many young men that they continue to mold into amazing, outstanding individuals, in society, and we continue to serve the society as best as we can. Right. Even throughout that time, out of SMC, I was even at the same time the vice president going into president of the National Students Council. So
that's lovely.
I was very busy.
Right. So certainly your schooling would have molded you into what you believe that you are today in terms of your groundedness and in general school, because the day is about all students who would have had been touched or been mentored by teachers and persons who would have helped molded them into the individuals that they are, the contributors to society.
Honestly, I don't think parents, don't take it short, I don't think parents give us much.
That's where I wanted you to go.
I don't think parents give us much, and the wider society give us much thanks and praises and kudos to teachers, and how much a teacher molds a child at the end of the day. For those how many numerous hours in a day when a child is away from home, it's the teacher who is molding them, taking them and creating that outstanding individual for tomorrow.
We actually as children spend more time with teachers than we actually spend with our parents.
And a lot of times parents don't realize sometimes the version of your child at home is not the version at school.
Absolutely.
And the teacher most times gets that real version of your child. So parents, when a teacher tells you something about your child, listen to the teacher, because they know what they're talking about.
Absolutely.
Okay, not all are malicious, not all. A teacher doesn't wake up in the morning and decide they just want to come and just tarnish your child's day. No, their job is to make your child be better, improve your child at the end of the day.
Wonderful. What do you want to say to teachers worldwide? St. Lucia and worldwide.
I want to say to all teachers worldwide, keep doing what you're doing. You guys are doing an exceptional job. Never give up on your students, because your students don't want you to give up on them either. All right, they need you at the end of the day. We know it's stressful, we know it's hard, we know you guys don't get as much of the praise and thanks that you deserve, but at the end of the day, just know you guys are appreciated, loved, and acknowledged. Whether it may not be said, it's done through actions at the end of the day. And we thank you at the end of the day. Thank you very much, all teachers around the world.
Absolutely, and I'll join in with that. Thank you, big thank you. Javon, where's your uniform?
Yeah, tomorrow.
second and final feature for today, Friday, we caught up with lovely Sentemi. She made a trip up to us in Castries to tell us about what is going to be happening, the calendar of activities. As a matter of fact, there's something happening on this weekend in Soufrière, all part leading up to the host community for the actual Creole Day celebration in Soufrière. Well, here we are in the heart of Castries. Not the heart, the outskirts. One of our favorite places. We like to just come and chill here because it's just so relaxing. The sun is out. I'm here with the lovely Sentemi. Is it? I got it right. Yes. Lovely Sentemi. I want to say it like that. I'm here with the lovely Sentemi, because her name really does exemplify who she is. She's quite a lovely person.
Thank you. That's so
and she's no stranger to the media. She is a media personnel, one of whom I respect a lot as well. And yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm buttering you up today, but it's honest truth. I don't normally do that because I don't work in the bakery. So yes, you're one of those that I really do admire. You have put in some, very, very nice carpeting on the profession, so thank you for that.
The feeling is mutual.
We are here today. We have two different separate things to discuss, but I want us to kick off. Now that we have you, because you're all the way down in Soufrière now. So now that we have you up in Castries,
and this is literally our first interview together.
Absolutely. So we are having
thank you for having me.
Girl. But you're here is not by chance, because you are the PR person,
Corporate Communications and Marketing, Soufrière Regional Development Foundation.
Wonderful.
So we're certainly one of the agencies collaborating with the Soufrière Fort Saint-Jacques Constituency Council to ensure that we have a successful Creole Heritage Month / Journée Creole in Soufrière.
And that's exactly where we're heading with our first conversation, because Soufrière is a host community.
Oh yes, we're so honored to be one of the host communities this time around. And as I said, all of our agencies are firing on all cylinders to ensure that we have not just a grand celebration, but something that truly encompasses and epitomizes the Creole culture.
Cylinders or Firestone or what do you call it? We call it here the coal pot. The coal pot
on the fouillé de fée.
That is it.
We're not even going on coal pot. We the 3 stones.
That's right.
So the
we call it fireside. We call it
firing on all the fouillé de fées.
Wonderful. Now, you all did a soft launch over the weekend past. So what are some of the things that you guys have on that calendar? I am learning that the Soufrière calendar is quite extensive.
It's
and it's one of the places I am sure I'm going to end up for the Creole celebration. Of course, I'll be there. What are some of the things that you've got planned for us?
Okay, so you mentioned our launch. It was on Sunday, the 1st of October, a very successful launch. We were very pleased to have the executive director of the FRC, a representative from the Ministry of Tourism and Culture was there, of course representatives of our various agencies. But the real joy was to see the community come out to embrace the Creole culture and actively participate. We've ensured to mobilize all of our sectors, so whether we're talking the fishers, the vendors, the youth, everybody is involved in the activities, and we truly saw that at the launch. We had our demonstrations, we had our races, our greasy pole, our canoe race, our swimming race, our conch shell blowing, our tambour. Soufrière Action Theatre was entertaining everyone. Everyone was dancing. Everyone was in a great mood, and that is so exciting to see, because we really want to ensure preservation of the culture.
Yes.
And so you have to ensure that our young people, our younger generations, see value in the culture. They embrace it, and they have a true appreciation for it. And I think we hit the ground running. We started off just right. So this weekend, as you mentioned, we have things coming up. So we're going to be going
all through the week until we get to that day.
Oh yes, we're building up a beautiful crescendo, and we're going to take you to the peak, which will be that Place Creole at Soufrière Mini Stadium. But before we get to the pinnacle, we're going to keep you entertained and informed, edutainment throughout Creole Heritage Month. So we're starting off Fort Gelib, Saturday, 7th of October. Now, Fort Gelib is a small, beautiful, quaint community at the base of Gobito. I don't know, have you ever been to Fort Gelib?
May have, I just find myself in a lot of little places,
Well, if you
I think I have.
If you have, you need to come rediscover. So we're saying to people, come discover or rediscover the beauty of these communities, the history of these communities, the culture, the vibrant culture within those communities. And Fort Jalib is one of those places that is very steeped in history. It's where the runaway slaves established a settlement in the 1700s.
Wow.
And the people there, you know, the oral history has been passed down from generation to generation. And they're really looking forward to people coming into the community to learn the history of the free people, Fort Jalib, which is a literal translation, but also to have fun. A lot of the residents are employed by our agency, Soufrière Regional Development Foundation, as tour guides for Go-Piton.
Nice.
So from 7 a.m. you'll have the opportunity to hike Go-Piton.
Wow.
So come to Fort Jalib, 7 a.m. You'll get a nice robust hike in there. Creole breakfast will be on offer from 6 a.m.
Wow, this
And then
sounds exciting.
Oh, it is. And then at 4 p.m. the main activities start. Live performances, the likes of Mishak, the likes of Idation, PI dancers, Clara Lights traditional dance group, Unity Band. There's just no shortage of entertainment on that day. And of course, all the wonderful Creole food. Your pay me, you name it, your
And that's not the main event yet, yeah? That's just this weekend as a lead up.
Let me tell you, we always do it big in Soufrière. We always do it big. People are always looking forward to coming to Soufrière. I mean, the backdrop is just exquisite. It's world class. But then the people add that extra oomph, that extra pizzazz, that je ne sais quoi. The people just make you feel part of something special. You're like, okay, this is an experience to remember.
Right,
Yeah, so
accommodating.
we know that the people at Fort Jalib are really looking forward to welcoming everyone. It's a grand Creole food and music festival. Fort Jalib, 7th of October. That's a Saturday.
Right.
Sunday, we're saying, let's head to Bouton. Let's head to Bouton. Let's discover more about the communities of Soufrière. So there again, from 6 a.m., Creole breakfast is ready. They have the spread all laid out for you.
Oh, this
so
is nice.
Don't worry about cooking breakfast now, man. Just take a trip down to Bouton, and Bouton is such an awe-inspiring experience. I think, like many St. Lucians, I had not visited Bouton until I was grown. As a child, I don't ever remember going to Bouton. I'd never been to Bouton. So once I was able to visit the community, I was like, oh my goodness, what a hidden gem.
It is. I've been.
It's so beautiful. The view of the ocean, the people.
It's so nice. It is
Oh
nice.
my goodness.
I've been there. It's nice.
It really is. And so we're saying, come down to Bouton, Creole breakfast from 6 a.m. Then we have the l'histoire, storytelling. Creole storytelling happening. There's even a competition. You will be challenged to speak on a topic, a Creole conversation.
Look at me in that section. You know.
I would probably fail. I would probably not win.
Well, I wouldn't make it past hello.
But that's part of the fun, part of the joy, learning the language, but also having fun while doing so. So I know there are prizes on offer. Come test out your Creole. And of course, food. My goodness, it's one of our joys for Creole Heritage Month that you get to just indulge in
so that
all
is
of
this
those
weekend.
streets.
This is happening this weekend. Right.
Fort Jalib,
and Bouton.
the places to be.
It's time to rise, shine, and wine with SocaCize. Leading the wine, we have Serena, Vernell, and Shani. Let's get ready to sweat with SocaCize. It's time to flaunt with a bacchanal warm-up. Let's begin. I know you love this one. We're just vibing and feeling the music. Let's go. 4, 3, arms crossing, and fan. Fan. Again. Touch and over the head. Roll the hip. Roll. Switch sides. Wind down. 4, 4, 3, 2, up and 4, 3, 2. Take the arms. Again. Cross and take it over. Side, roll it.
My girl, you look very nice. Bumper jump
Switch.
like me some from spice. Stick bun you like some Chinese rice. Let me see.
We're winding down and
hey, hey,
take it up.
Suck it up. Give me some more wine. That wine I'm big on.
Let's go. Cross the arms. Hey, hey. Left side, hip. Roll it. Right side. Let's wind down. And up. Let's work those arms. Woo. Fan it. Touch. Hey. Left side, roll it. Next side, and hip, roll it. Take it up with the arms. Fan it. Touch. Hey. Arms. And hips.
Let me tell you, I'm 120 million degrees Celsius. These ladies, they make my head hot. Why you want to low? Hey, take no show. Neuro. Vice production, big up yourself. WhatsApp, MR, Alpha, Neurons.
4, 3, 2, 1. That was this morning's session. We hope you are feeling sexy, sultry, and strong. Thank you for choosing to flaunt with SocaCize on This Morning on DBS.
And there you go. That's our show for today. Enjoy your weekend. If you're going to be going on out to the Soufre, what was it? Forgeli or Forseja? Not Forseja. Buta. Right. So it's Forgeli and Buta this weekend. If you're going to catch some of that action or whatever it is you're going to be indulging in over the weekend, do be safe and enjoy it. And we look forward to being back here again with you on Monday on the DBS This Morning Show.